G'day, wildlife enthusiasts. Today we're diving headfirst into a battle for the ages. Picture this, the vast American plains versus the lush jungles of India. Two colossal herbivores locked in a battle of brute strength and sheer willpower. It's the American bison versus the Indian Gaur. Who will emerge victorious? This ain't no schoolyard scuffle, folks. We're talking tons of muscle, bone-crushing charges, and horns that could pierce steel almost. Get ready for a showdown of epic proportions as we pit these two titans against each other in a battle for the ages. Hold on to your hats because things are about to get wild. First up, we've got the American bison, a symbol of the American West. These guys are massive. Imagine a hairy tank weighing in at over 2,000 pounds. They're like furry bulldozers with a bad attitude. Don't let their shaggy coats fool you. These beasts are surprisingly fast. They can hit speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. That's faster than your average marathon runner. And when they charge, watch out. They pack a punch that can knock down a small car. They're known for their grumpy disposition and will defend their territory with a fierce bellow and a bone-jarring headbutt. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that. Now let me introduce you to the Indian Gaur. This magnificent creature is one of the most impressive animals you'll ever come across in the wild. Known for its sheer size and formidable presence, the Indian Gaur is a sight to behold. This beast is like the bison's bigger, meaner cousin from across the pond. Imagine a creature that combines the raw power of a bison with the tenacity and resilience of a wild bull. That's the Indian Gaur for you. These animals are not just big, they're built like tanks, with muscles rippling under their thick hides. Standing up to 6 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 2,600 pounds, the Gaur is a true heavyweight contender. To put that into perspective, that's about the weight of a small car. Their sheer size alone is enough to command respect and awe from anyone who encounters them. The Gaur is a force to be reckoned with. When they move through the forest, it's like watching a living bulldozer in action. Trees and underbrush part ways as they make their way through, and other animals know to keep their distance. Their presence is a clear signal that they are the dominant force in their habitat. They've got these massive curved horns that look like they were designed by a medieval weaponsmith. These horns are not just for show, they are formidable weapons that the Gaur uses to defend itself and establish dominance. Each horn can grow up to 45 inches long, curving gracefully yet menacingly, and they know how to use them, let me tell you. When threatened, the Gaur doesn't hesitate to charge at its adversaries, using its horns to deadly effect. These animals are incredibly protective of their territory and their herd, and they will go to great lengths to ensure their safety. One swipe from those horns could send a predator flying through the air. It's a sight that few predators would want to experience more than once. The Gaur's horns are not just tools of defense, they are symbols of its strength and resilience. These guys are the undisputed kings of their jungle domain, and they don't back down from a challenge. Whether it's a predator or a rival, the Gaur stands its ground with unwavering confidence. Their sheer presence is enough to deter most threats, and their reputation as formidable fighters ensures that they remain the rulers of their territory. The Indian Gaur is not just an animal, it's a testament to the raw power and majesty of nature. Now, before we get to the main event, let's delve into some fun facts about these incredible creatures. These animals are not just massive and majestic, they have some pretty surprising abilities and behaviors that you might not expect. Did you know that bison can jump over 6 feet high? Yes, you heard that right. These hefty creatures, which can weigh up to 2,000 pounds, have the power and agility to leap over obstacles that would challenge even the most athletic humans. That's like them jumping over your car. Imagine driving through a national park and seeing a bison effortlessly clear your vehicle in a single bound. It's a sight that would leave anyone in awe. And get this, Gaurs are surprisingly agile for their size. Despite their massive build, these animals can move with a grace that belies their bulk. They can navigate dense forests with ease, which is no mean feat for an animal that weighs over a ton. Their muscular build isn't just for show. Those powerful muscles allow them to traverse rugged terrain and dense vegetation without breaking a sweat. It's like watching a heavyweight boxer perform ballet. Bison are surprisingly social animals. They live in herds that can number in the thousands. These herds are not just random gatherings, they have a complex social structure and communication system. They live in herds that can number in the thousands. Imagine that, 1,000 grumpy 2,000-pound beasts all hanging out together. These herds provide protection and social interaction, making the bison one of the most social large mammals in North America. Imagine that, 1,000 grumpy 2,000-pound beasts all hanging out together. Within these herds, bison communicate through a series of grunts, snorts, and body language, creating a dynamic and interactive community. Gaurs, on the other hand, are a bit more solitary. They prefer to roam the jungle in small groups, like a gang of muscle-bound monks. These groups are usually composed of a few individuals, often led by a dominant male. They prefer to roam the jungle in small groups like a gang of muscle-bound monks. These small groups allow them to move stealthily through the forest, avoiding predators and finding food with greater ease. Who knew these heavyweight champs had such hidden talents? From the bison's incredible jumping ability and social structure to the gaur's surprising agility and solitary nature, these animals are full of surprises. So next time you see one of these magnificent creatures, remember there's more to them than meets the eye. All right, folks, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Imagine a dusty arena, the sun beating down mercilessly. In one corner we have the American bison pawing at the ground, its massive head lowered in a challenge. In the other corner stands the Indian Gaur, its horns glinting in the sunlight, a low growl rumbling in its chest. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Both animals are ready to rumble. This is a battle for bragging rights, for dominance, for... well, you get the picture. Who will land the first blow? The bison charges first, a thundering mass of muscle and fury. Its hooves pound the ground like a drumbeat, each step echoing the raw power and determination of this magnificent beast. The sheer force of its charge is enough to send shivers down the spine of any onlooker as it barrels forward with unstoppable momentum. The gaur meets the charge head-on, its horns connecting with the bison's shoulder with a sickening thud. The gaur, equally formidable, stands its ground with unwavering resolve. Its eyes burn with intensity, and its muscles ripple under its thick hide as it braces for the impact. The collision is nothing short of epic, a true clash of titans. The impact sends a shockwave through the arena, kicking up a cloud of dust that momentarily obscures the combatants. The air is thick with tension and particles, making it hard to see who has the upper hand. As the dust begins to settle, the silhouettes of these two giants emerge, locked in a fierce struggle for dominance. The crowd goes wild. Well, okay, there's no crowd, but if there was, they'd be going wild. Imagine the roar of thousands of spectators, their cheers and gasps filling the air as they witness this incredible display of raw power and primal instinct. The energy would be electric, the excitement palpable. The two behemoths push against each other, their muscles straining, their hooves digging into the ground for leverage. Every ounce of their strength is put to the test as they grapple for control. The ground beneath them trembles with the force of their struggle, each movement a testament to their incredible power and determination. It's a primal struggle of strength against strength, a testament to the raw power of nature. This is not just a fight, it's a battle for survival, a demonstration of the unyielding spirit of these magnificent creatures. Their every move is calculated, their every breath measured as they push themselves to the limit. Who will break first under this immense pressure? Stay tuned, folks, this is just the beginning. The tension is mounting and the outcome is still uncertain. As these two titans continue their epic battle, one thing is clear. This is a clash for the ages, a moment that will be remembered in the annals of nature's greatest showdowns. So, grab your popcorn, sit back and prepare to be amazed by the sheer spectacle of this incredible confrontation.